Hi, kids. Greatest films of all time. Number 65. Once Upon a Time in the West. Released 1968. Directed by Sergio Leone. So, this is the second Sergio Leone film on this list. The previous one was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. This is the follow up to that. So, Leone finished his Dollars trilogy. He was done with Westerns, looking to move on, make something else, except The Good, with the Bad, and the Ugly was successful. So, studios wanted more of that, right? Something's a big hit. They just want you to keep making that, keep milking it as much as you can. Same in the music business. Band comes out, they got their own original sound. They'll just sign every band that sounds like that. Anyways, so Sergio did not want to make another Western. Studios wanted him to make another Western. They would pitch things to him, they would offer things to him, offer him money, of course, resources. Stood his ground, said no. And then Paramount comes along and says, what if we give you Henry Fonda? Henry Fonda was Sergio Leone's favorite actor. So he bid. He said yes. So this film stars Henry Fonda. This is the second film with Henry Fonda so far on this list. Spoiler alert. Henry Fonda, Charles Bronson, Jason Robards, Claudia Cardinal, Woody Strode. Um, so Leone gonna make a western. It's what they want. So he gets together with a fellow Italian directors, Bernardo Bertolucci and Dario Argento. Dario Argento, Giallo fame, Suspiria, horror director, among other things. Bernardo Bertolucci, director of The Last Emperor, The Conformist, Last Tango in Paris. So, three Italian directors, pretty well known in their own rights, maybe after this, not at the time, but still, high regard. They get together and they work out what they're going to make for a Western. And they watch a lot of Westerns and they decide they're going to make just the greatest Western ever. They can compile references and everything, callbacks to all the other Westerns that ever were, and they're going to put it all together, make their own. So that's what we have Once Upon a Time in the West. Um, the role of harmonica was originally offered to Clint Eastwood. Clint was also done with westerns for the time, mostly done with Sergio Leone. Leone, surprise, a bit of a perfectionist, liked to do a number of takes. And Clint, you might have heard, not a fan of doing multiple takes of things. Maybe that is the genesis of where this starts with Clint Eastwood not wanting to do a lot of takes. Anyways, Clint says no. They get Charles Bronson instead. Charles Bronson, is he an ugly, beautiful man, or is he a beautiful, ugly man? Whatever that means. Anyways, so start filming. While on set, by the way, Mikey Knox, one of the actors, he was a blacklisted actor. Um, he worked on a lot of the dialogue on set, so he's sort of uncredited with the screenplay because he spoke English and your directors and your writers were Italian. Anyways, and the music, of course, is by Ennio Morricone. Morricone did the music for the Dollars trilogy. I didn't mention Morricone was classmates with Sergio Leone when they were younger. Leone didn't remember. Morricone had to show him a picture of the two of them when they initially met to work on the Dollars trilogy. uh, Leone told Maritroni that he thought his work wasn't that great and kind of derivative of other composers, and Ennio was up for that. So always good scores from that point on. Harmonica theme in this, pretty great. So, anyways, um, Once Upon a Time in the West is number 65 because on IMDb, your user ranked, it is number 48. On the 2012 Sight and Sound poll, it came in at number 78 for the critics and number 44 for the directors. And in the 2022 poll that just came out, wasn't on the critics poll, but it was number 95 on the directors. So that's why it is number 65, Once Upon a Time in the West. Go watch it. You got Henry Fonda as the bad guy. That was kind of the draw, the appeal that Leone was going for. He wanted the nice guy Fonda as your bad guy. Um, kind of like when Hanks did Road to Perdition, maybe, but better. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe,